the press box. Nice to meet you first of all, Dean. First time we've had a chance to have a chat. Can you sum up your emotions at the moment?
Gutted, probably. Just say it in one word, I think. Absolutely gutted. But listen, that's football. Cruel game sometimes.
It is, isn't it? We were saying, before you came up, it is fine margins because you were looking great going forward, a little bit shaky defensively though.
Well, having seen what they created, I wouldn't say that we looked shaky. I think that they had a couple of set plays. On the whole, I felt that we were fairly comfortable, to be honest with you. But just, we've got to dust ourselves down. We've got to regroup. We've got to learn how to close games out, and we know what we're doing. We've worked very hard on the training field, but we've got to be better in closing the game out. There's no, I can come up here and be as positive as possible, and I am, because I think that the players deserve unbelievable credit for the football that they're playing and the way that we're trying to play the game. I thought that we were excellent again today, but you can't be having to score 2 goals in every game to win a game. And that's what we just spoken about.
What were your thoughts at half-time? What did you say to the players? Because you had the lion's share of the chances. Great save by that keeper. I know Buchanan cleared one off the line with his legs, but your tails were up.
Yeah, just said to the players at half-time that we, what we felt that we needed was a little bit more composure and guile in the final third with the final pass, final cross. So that was what we really spoke about. We spoke about a couple of little things tactically out of possession, of how we could win the ball back and exploit the spaces that they were leaving for us. They've obviously come and played with a diamond, and first 10 minutes we had to adjust something, and then in the end they end up changing and going to a 4-3-3. So I think it shows how well we were playing. The 4-3-3 ended up becoming 4-5-1. Obviously when we got over the ball, because we were pretty fluid with the ball. But as I say, I don't think that you can't be having to score 3 goals at home to be winning a game of football, and that's the disappointment from that.
Would you put that down then, Dean? If it's not shaky, is it a bit of a mental switch off sometimes from your players?
It's very hard, It's very hard when you're, it's easy for people to go about this and that, and when you're a player, or what have you, there are little things that can potentially get in your head and what have you. I think that we look at their 2 goals, and the first goal, it comes from us having the ball in the final third and us having control of the ball, and then loosely giving it away, and then obviously, it's a defensive error. There's no other way. It's a defensive error. And then the second goal, is a second phase of a set play, and it's very, very hard to take at this moment in time. But it's the one thing that I can say within the dressing room is that there's a steely determination to put the record straight, and we feel that if we can get ourselves a victory and get ourselves going, then I think that we feel that we're very, very capable of going on a very good run. It's not going to be easy here. Said all along, teams will see how we're trying to play now, and how we're trying to expand the game and play football and pass it. And so teams are going to come back. They're going to come here, and it's not going to be easy. They're going to sit behind the ball. But in saying that, in the 2, unfortunately, goals change games. We played Lincoln here. They paid us the utmost respect on the first day of the season, and we got done on a sucker punch after playing excellently and creating many, many chances. We go to Lincoln, to Carlisle last week. We don't play well. We were poor. We know that we were poor, yet we created 9 chances. and draw the game 2-2. And the way that we drew the game, we disappointed him because we conceded in 25 seconds. And then today, obviously we get ourselves in front again, and you know, this is not, I'm not attaching any, I'll never attach any blame to any of our players, but the chance that we had at 2-0 with Crooks, that's game over. That's game over. Like, we scored that goal, it's game over. I'm sorry, it's game over, and we'll probably go on and win 3-4. But as you say, it's fine margins. It's fine margins, and we've got to be. You know, I've seen so many games when you miss chances like that, you go, here we go again.
It must be so frustrating.
Unfortunately, it is. It's human nature. You think, here we go again. But I don't think that anyone that's watching the team play, anyone that's a Northampton supporter, cannot say that they're not enjoying the football that they're coming to watch. I'm not saying it's about enjoyment, it's about winning. But we will win, and we'll enjoy it at the same time.
With the quality you got going forward as well, Matty Crooks particularly looked, he could play 2 leagues above the way he played today, and he provided a lot of the ball for Van Veen. How did you feel he took his goals?
Kev's top quality. He's got top quality, isn't he? You know, and you know, I know he's got it, and the players know he's got it. When Kev's on it, Kev's on it, and you know, but we've got to, as a team, we've got to do the other bit and make sure that we don't get complacent when we score our goals, and we have to work even harder.
And Morecambe next. It's a quick turnaround. Is that a good thing for you? Do you prefer to have a game when you've had the frustration of this, when you've had a draw at home, just to get back out there and put that right?
I think that in this particular case, yes. After last Saturday, we would have liked the week, because there were some things that we really need to try and address and work on after last week's game. After today, I think that it's a good thing that we play again in 2 days' time.
Yeah. Any injury concerns today?
No, no injury concerns really. I mean, JJ's been struggling with a shin problem, ankle problem, so we're trying to manage that. But I've got to say, I thought the Sam Foley was unbelievable today. I thought he was fantastic. Shay's obviously coming back. Played his first game the other day. We didn't expect him to get through the 90, to be fair, but he did. I don't know how he did it, but so we've had to manage him. But he's ready. Like, he's as good as ready to go now. And obviously you see Junior into the fray today, and you know, he's just literally topping up and catching up as he goes along. But he's there. He's ready to go, chomping at the bit.
Quick word on Matt Williams. How far away is he?
I expect Sean to be fit by next Saturday. He wasn't in contention for today, but he's done, in the last 3 days, he's done everything that's been asked of him, as in regards to sprinting and what have you. So we're not going to rush him. There's no, I wouldn't say that there's any desperation to get him back into the team after today with the way that the boys play, but it'll be good to have him available, because obviously there's a lot of games coming up, and you know, things change quickly, and injuries will occur because of how many games that we have got to play in a short space of time. So he'll be back and he'll be in contention, I'm thinking, next Saturday.
Just final message to Cobblers fans.
I don't know what to say to him. I'm only going to get abused on Twitter tonight anyway, so you know.
It could have been so different, as we say, when when the second goal went in.
All I'll get tonight is sort the back four out. Do crossing and finishing practices. That's all I'll get tonight from supporters, and it's I'll probably switch my phone off tonight, because I think in the 2 home games that we've had, I think that it's plain for the human eye to see that we are very, very close to being a very, very good. I think we are a decent team, but I think that we're very, very close. We're going to give I'd like to think that we're going to give someone a hammer before long, and hopefully that'll be what kind of really then gives us that belief and that confidence and what have you. You know, scoring the first goal is important. Today we scored the first goal. Said about the importance of scoring the first goal, drag them out. We've done that, and then we give a stupid one away. and then we get ourselves back in front again, and then try and close the game out, and then we give another one away. So it's just, we've just got to be able to learn, not learn, learn, yes, maybe, I don't know, more dogged, more ruthless, whatever you want to call it, but you know, this are...
Because you want to play attractive football, free-flowing football, entertain the fans, but it doesn't count for much if you don't win the games.
No, but no matter, in any game of football, no matter how much you dominate it, the other team are always going to have a spell. So it doesn't matter how much you dominate the game of the football, like we pretty much did today, on the whole, you know that in a spell of a game, the other team are going to have a spell. They're going to have a spell of pressure, they're going to get chances, they're going to have a couple of chances, and then, it's down to the ruthlessness of the team, and the desire to keep the ball out the net, which I know that there is, and it's just unfortunate at this particular moment. It's been a difficult start for us because we haven't been able to finish teams off.